CNN in Spanish. Good afternoon. First question, a precision to a question before. When you were saying that the communication channels were broken, I wanted to know if this is at zero level with Richard Grenell and the ambassador as well, with whom you said you had communication, and also I wanted to know if President of the United States, Donald Trump, he spoke of Venezuela. He said that the election of 2024 was an incorrect election, and he said he compared it to the 2020 election in the U.S., and he didn't discard attacks in Venezuelan territory. I want to know your reaction on these comments, and also the limits that could change from the diplomatic channel to another type of measures. And also the public ministry revealed a report in which they were investigating on corruption cases. I wanted to know if you had any information on this. Right. Very, very good questions, the 4 questions. The communications, they are broken at this moment. It's not our responsibility. We kept our word. We are people of dialogue and peace. But we do not respond to psychological wars, to extortions and threats. We respond to truth and to dialogue. If I tell you one thing, you tell me another. So we cannot allow for something to be said and then something completely different and happens. With this administration, nothing changes for the good. They are changing for the bad. And I'm not talking about Venezuela. I'm talking about the world. So tell me, if you look at the globe, tell me one country that can rely on the word of this U.S. administration. We have done a great effort with every administration. But if there's no seriousness and we have no word to keep, it cannot go right. I will speak to you sincerely. Conversations are not at zero level, but they have taken a hard hit. We have a threat, a basic threat. With Namara, he's a soldier, he was there. Manamara is not a diplomat, he's a soldier. He was present in the Middle East interventions, and he's in Bogota. He goes through military actions. He's maintaining minimum communication in order for us to bring our migrants back, because that is one of our greatest priority from the Venezuelan family, to rescue from the kidnapping and torture to any migrants that have been kidnapped by the ICE forces in the United States. We will bring all of them back. They still have over 60 young kids that they haven't still delivered, 1-year-old kids, 2-year-old kids, babies that they have taken from their families. Who can explain that? Regretfully, the human rights organizations, the UN organizations for human rights, already denounced by people around the world, because Volker Türk is an accomplice of the genocide in the Palestinian territories led by the Israeli regime. And let not only speak of Venezuela, Volker Türk only speaks of Venezuela whatever the administration mandates. But the fact that you have babies kidnapped in the United States, well, Volker Türk is not making any statements regarding that, and that Silence is criminal, and it's an accomplice, and Volker Türk is one of those responsible and guilty for this kidnapping, because his inaction is making the way for the UN to be rendered useless. We hope to rescue that UN one day.